It's time now for the Muletrain news program on this Thursday, February the 25th, 2021. Brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Graveside service for Gladys Holt Williams, 101 of Muleshoe, is scheduled for 11 o'clock Monday morning, March the 8th, at the Muleshoe Memorial Park with Angela Carter officiating. Gladys passed away on Saturday, February the 6th. In Muleshoe. She was born August the 26th, 1919, in Stigler, Oklahoma, to Henry Melissa Holt. Gladys moved to Baylor County with her family in 1929. She married Glenn Williams in Clovis on January the 23rd, 1939. Gladys and Glenn lived in the Stegall community south of Muleshoe, where they farmed and ranched. In 1954, after Glenn was elected to serve as Baylor County judge, they moved to Muleshoe. Gladys was the rock behind her husband and his demanding schedule in public service. She didn't like a lot of attention and preferred to be behind the scenes. Her family was her life, and she was happiest when they were around. Gladys kept the household going, cared for her children, and enjoyed working on the farm and with the cattle. She was a warm hostess and graciously opened her home to family and friends. More than once during the time her husband served as county judge, she cared for abandoned or neglected children in the county and that needed temporary place to stay. Gladys had a beautiful singing voice and loved to sing hymns. Her family remembers her humming gospel music as she worked around the house and singing in church. She will also be remembered by her family for her fried chicken, coconut pie, and sweet iced tea. Parkview Nursing Home has been her home for several years now. There she made many friends and loved and appreciated the staff that cared for her. Gladys is preceded in death by her husband, Glenn, her daughter-in-law, Annette Williams, two sisters, Elsie Pollard of Lubbock and Lenny Knowlton of Muleshoe, four brothers, John Holt and Marvin Holt, both of Portales, Bill Holt of Levelland, and Elmer Holt of Muleshoe. Gladys is survived by two daughters, Betty Ott and her husband Rayburn of Muleshoe, and Gwen Splon and her husband Benny of Twin Falls, Idaho. Her son Randy Williams of McGregor, Texas, 8 grandchildren, 16 great-grandchildren, 17 great-great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-great-grandchild, and a host of family and friends. The family suggests memorials be sent in her honor to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program, 300 South 1st Street, room 110, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com on their website. And repeating, graveside service for Gladys Williams, 101 of Muleshoe, is scheduled for 11 o'clock Monday morning, March the 8th, at the Muleshoe Memorial Park with Angela Carter officiating. Please keep the Williams family on your prayer list today. Jane Griffiths, 90, of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, died on February the 20th, 2021. She was born April the 22nd, 1930. No public services are scheduled at this time. Jane was preceded in death by her husband, Herbert Griffiths, a daughter, Monica Dunlap. She is survived by a son, Prentice Griffiths. Please keep the Griffiths family on your prayer list today, but no public services are scheduled at this time, but we will keep you updated. Please keep the family of Jane Griffiths, formerly of Lubbock, 90, formerly of Muleshoe, 90 of Lubbock, on your prayer list today. Dorothy A. Turner, 84, passed away on February 21st, 2021 in Kingsville, Texas. A private graveside service will be held on Friday, February the 26th. A memorial service will be held at a later date. She is survived by her husband, Alan Turner, a Muleshoe native, and a brother-in-law, Royce Turner of Muleshoe. Please keep the family of Dottie Turner on your prayer list today. Well, some tense moments on Wednesday around 1 p.m. west of town, as there was a crash involving a Muleshoe ISD school bus. There was a SUV involved along with the school bus, and the passenger, the SUV, Janie Bibbs, was taken by AeroCare from the scene to University Medical Center in Lubbock. Tisha Bibbs and the school bus driver The Letitia was driving the SUV, and the school bus driver, Seferino Sierra Jr., were taken to the Muleshoe Hospital for non-life-threatening injuries, along with 4 students that were on board the school bus. According to a story in the Lubbock Avalanche Journal, the crash involved the Muleshoe ISD school bus and a GMC Acadia SUV, which occurred about 12:51 p.m. Wednesday on U.S. Highway 84, east of County Road 103 in Bailey County. I believe it was between Progress and Lariat. 4 children were on the bus, and investigators believe the SUV, driven by Bibbs, was traveling eastbound on US 84, west of County Road 103, in the inside lane when the vehicle entered the center media. It struck a metal "Do Not Enter" sign and crossed a culvert in the center median of County Road 103. The SUV then traveled across intersection County Road 103 and entered the westbound lanes of US 84, entering a side skid through both of the westbound lanes and struck the school bus on the right side of the bus. So please keep those 4 school children, Muleshoe school children, along with the driver, Letitia Bibbs of the SUV, the school bus driver, Seferino Sierra Jr., and especially the passenger of the SUV, Janie Bibbs, as she was taken by AeroCare to University Medical Center. Please keep all those involved on your prayer list today. We, on our Twitter feed, bottom left corner of our website, we tweeted out several stories, including that one from the Lubbock Avalanche Journal and Adam Young, one from KAMR in Amarillo, and one from KCBD in Lubbock. You can read all those in the bottom left corner of our website, muleshoetv.com, in our Twitter feed. Well, Carolyn Johnson, the director of the Bailey County Senior Center, writes, the Bailey County Senior Center will celebrate their grand reopening this Saturday, February the 27th, from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m., and then at 9 a.m., they want you to come and hear Jeff Kaufman as he makes a presentation on the grand reopening of the Senior Center. They'll be serving pancakes or waffles, sausage, bacon, and coffee. There will be door prizes of $50 given away every hour, and drawings will be held for free meal tickets to the center. There will be no charge for the pancake meal, but donations are appreciated. Everyone of all ages is invited, and they hope to see you there at the Bailey County Senior Center grand reopening and pancake breakfast this Saturday, February 27th, 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. Jeff Kaufman will make a presentation at 9 a.m. The center will begin the following Monday with their regular hours, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Lunch meals will be served every day at 11:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. New members are welcome to come and join them at the Bailey County Senior Center. It's there at the corner of Main and Avenue D. The Board of Directors of the Muleshoe Area Hospital District will meet in regular session at 6 p.m. this evening, Thursday, February the 25th, in the dining room at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street. Among items on the agenda, that they will have an open forum, approve minutes of previous meetings, cancel election, action item, MAHC D&O insurance renewal information, financial and statistical reports. They'll have administrative reports, and then adjourn. That's all going on this evening at 6 p.m. Thursday, February 25th, the Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board of Directors regular meeting in the dining room at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street. Where our latest update was Monday, February 22nd, from the Muleshoe Bailey County Emergency Management Group, and we've moved up just a smidge in active COVID-19 cases to 6 cases here in Bailey County. That makes 820 positive cases in total this past year, 798 recoveries, and sadly 16 deaths due to COVID-19. And that last update was from Monday, February 22nd, from the Muleshoe Bailey County Emergency Management. Now, according to the Texas Department of State Health Services website, those here in Bailey County who have received a COVID-19 vaccine, the first dose, 1,424 people. Fully vaccinated, 1,111 adults 16 and over here in Bailey County. Then that was as of yesterday on Wednesday, February 24th. According to their website, the county population for Bailey County over the age of 16 is 5,089, and so 1,111 people fully vaccinated for the COVID-19 already here in Bailey County. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. This edition is brought to you by Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
I am Isla Reynolds, and I know enough about quality, authentic Mexican food to know it gets no better than Leal's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The yummy chips and salsa enchiladas made with love and finest of ingredients. Dine in now or carry out by calling 806-272-3294. The original in business since 1957, Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe, Texas.
Vote Holt Ellis for mayor of Muleshoe. He has over 8 years' experience serving on the Muleshoe City Council. Mark these dates down now on your calendar. Early voting is April 19th through the 27th. Election day is May 1st, all at City Hall here in Muleshoe, Texas. Political ad paid for by Holt Ellis. Make sure to go to the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, as we filmed and released the end of last week Sergio Gonzalez as he spoke to the Muleshoe Lions Club at their meeting there on Thursday at the Muleshoe Country Club last week about his recent journey to becoming an American citizen. Thanks so much to Jimmy K. Moore for inviting us to film this interesting program, and Sergio was good to hear from, and he now works at Irrigation Pumps and Power here in Muleshoe. And speaking of Irrigation Pumps and Power, we talked with Eric McElroy earlier this morning as they were moving out the old offices there on their land where Irrigation Pumps and Power is located west of Muleshoe along Highway 84, and they are going to remodel and build brand new offices there. They have some temporary a trailer there for their offices in the interim, but they moved the old office building out this morning. Sort of sad, that had been there since 1987 or so, and Eric and Don have recently built a new barn and garage on the back end of it and plan on continuing on with brand new offices, so we'll be excited to see those when they're finished here in the next few months. So good luck to Eric and Don McElroy and Irrigation Pumps and Power as they upgrade their facilities there west of Muleshoe along Highway 84. Well, last week the Lady Mules in their area round of basketball playoffs were defeated by Canadian 80-40, so we're totally out of basketball season now, and in full swing going on is all the spring sports as we get ready to enter into March, the first of next week. And today, on Thursday, February the 25th, the qualifying powerlifting meet will be at Roosevelt at 11 o'clock this morning. The Varsity Mules baseball started versus Dimmitt, and that is in the Tulia tournament. At 3:35 this afternoon at Benny Douglas Stadium, junior high track meet will begin here in Muleshoe. Then at 4:30 this afternoon, JV Mules baseball versus Rawls in the Abernathy tournament. And then they will play Abernathy at 7 p.m. in the Abernathy tournament. Tomorrow on Friday, February the 26th, the Muleshoe track meet will begin around 2 p.m. There will be a scratch meeting at 1:30 at Benny Douglas Stadium. The Muleshoe schools will release early at 2 p.m., and the Muleshoe High School relays will begin around 2 p.m. there at Benny Douglas Stadium. At 9 a.m. tomorrow morning as well, the Varsity Mules baseball will continue in the Tulia tournament versus Rawls. Also, the JV Mules will be in the Abernathy tournament at the same time at 9 a.m. They will play Rawls in the JV side at Abernathy. On Saturday, February 27th, Varsity Mules baseball will play Valley in the Tulia tournament at 9 a.m. At 11 a.m., Lady Mules softball at River Road. They will have a doubleheader at River Road. Then at 11:30 a.m., the JV Mules baseball will take on Health Center in the Abernathy tournament. So a big weekend, lots of baseball, softball, powerlifting, and, of course, the MHS relays will be at Benny Douglas Stadium beginning tomorrow afternoon on Friday. So good luck to all of our athletes in spring sports as they are in full swing now. Look on our Twitter feed, bottom left corner of our website, muleshoetv.com. We have a picture of two students who have done really well recently in VASE, the Visual Arts Scholastic event. They held a virtual meet at Plainview High School recently. They had 16 students from Muleshoe High School participate in this event on February the 13th. Advancing to state in VASE are Ariel Gardia and Aaliyah Ray. Congratulations to both of these young ladies. You can see them pictured along with their artwork, which is very good, on our Twitter feed, bottom left corner of our website, muleshoetv.com. And if you're wondering also, we found out when the Fine Arts Night to Shine is scheduled for this spring, and Cindy Basir, the MHS principal, says it will be on April 22nd, the Fine Arts Night to Shine at Muleshoe High School. Well, it's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy, located at 1411 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe. They're your local hometown pharmacist. Call them 806-272-7511. They're open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. You can come in the store. Also use their convenient drive-through there on the west edge of their building at 1411 West American Boulevard, or you can call and they will deliver it straight to your house. Come celebrate St. Patrick's Day with them at K&K Pharmacy. Christine, Crystal, or any of their employees, as right now you can get 15% off anything green from now till St. Patrick's Day at K&K Pharmacy. And don't forget, if you're not feeling well, give us a call and you can get tested within the hour. 806-272-7511. They do a rapid COVID antigen test, flu A and B, and strep tests, all in the store at K&K Pharmacy. Please call ahead, 806-272-7511, to set up your test now. Rapid COVID test, flu A and B, and strep tests, all available within the hour at K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, 806-272-7511. They're open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. right here in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, I did some figuring on that historic freeze and cold system that entered into the Muleshoe, South Plains, and the entire Texas region recently, and we began the cold spell on Thursday, February the 11th, right here at Muleshoe at the National Weather Service Station at Channel 6. At Thursday, February the 11th, right after 7 p.m. that evening, we crossed below the freezing mark and did not appear back over it until Friday, February the 19th, around 10 a.m. that morning. We crossed back over the freezing line at 10 a.m. February the 19th. We spent right at 183 hours below the freezing mark right here in Muleshoe. Our lowest temp here at the weather station at Channel 6 was a -3, and of course that's not wind chill, that's a straight temperature at -3. That was from 6 to the 7 a.m. hours on Monday, February the 15th. So that was quite a historic freeze for Muleshoe and all of Texas. We got around 4 to 5 inches of snow as well, and lots of ice that fell in that snow and winter snap. And you can see our two videos that we made from during that cold spell on our website, muleshoetv.com, on the front page, courtesy of K&K Pharmacy. We're looking at our forecast for Muleshoe for what's coming up. Mostly cloudy this afternoon with a high near 42 degrees, so it's going to be pretty chilly. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, low around 24. East winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming west-southwest after midnight. Friday, sunny, high near 66, so much warmer for the big track meet at Benny Douglas Stadium. West-southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour. Friday morning, mostly clear. Friday night, low around 29, west winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly sunny on Saturday, beginning the weekend, high near 67 degrees, west-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 31, west-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming north after midnight Saturday night. Sunday, sunny, high near 51 degrees, north-northeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, a slight chance of snow after midnight, partly cloudy otherwise with a low around 28. East-northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Monday, a chance of rain and snow before noon. Then a slight chance of rain in the afternoon hours Monday, partly sunny, high near 47 degrees. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming southwest in the afternoon hours. Monday night, mostly clear, low around 30. Sunny on Tuesday, high near 62 degrees. Tuesday night, mostly clear, low around 31. Then Wednesday next week, sunny, high near 65. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. And again, go to the front page of our website to see our 2 snow and cold snap videos from last week on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, brought to you as a courtesy from K&K Pharmacy. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned.
I grew up in De Leon, Texas. De Leon is a town in north central Texas. In 2011, I went to Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine. I graduated in 2015. I did an internship in Jersey City. I stayed there and completed a residency in family medicine, and I started here August of 2018. So I actually see patients from the full newborn screening exams to very old, so everything in between. It's important as you get on in life that you establish a relationship with a doctor, that you're able to discuss personal issues and have a trust there. And so as soon as you can establish that relationship, you and your doctor are a team and you're working towards this goal. And the better you can work with your doctor as a team, the more honest you are with your doctor, the more information you can give him, the better the results will be.
First Bank and Trust, formerly AIM Bank, right here in Muleshoe at 101 West American Boulevard. They're open 9 a.m. till 3 p.m. and they're deeply invested in the Muleshoe area. They're convenient drive-thrus there on the south end of the building. Also an ATM. Call 806-272-4561. First Bank and Trust right here in Muleshoe, Texas, 101 West American Boulevard, member FDIC. Well, the deadline to file for a place as a candidate on the ballot on any of the May 1st elections has already passed, but the deadline to file for a place for a ballot in the city of Muleshoe special election for District 1 is still March the 1st, 2021, which will be Monday at 5 p.m. as Colt Ellis is not running for District 1. Again, he is running for mayor. Again, you can file as a candidate for the ballot for City of Muleshoe special election for District 1 through March the 1st at 5 p.m. And in repeating, the City of Muleshoe mayoral election, which will be on May the 1st at City Hall, it will be between Colt Ellis and Aaron Gonzalez. So far, District 1, those have filed for a place on the ballot for that special election to fill Colt Ellis' seat are Crystal Alicon, Scott Miller, and Corey Contreras. Then Muleshoe ISD District 1, Steve Clifton and Augustine Martinez Jr. District 4, MISD, the incumbent Sergio Leal and Leela Hancock-Jones. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center election for District 2, the incumbent Alan Smyer has filed for a place, and no one filed for a place for the District 4 seat. And again, that election day will be Saturday, May the 1st. All voting will take place at Muleshoe City Hall. Early voting for these elections also will be held at City Hall, 215 South 1st Street from 8 until 5 a.m., 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., beginning Monday, April 19th, and will end Tuesday, April the 27th. Extended hours will be in the early voting from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. on Tuesday, April the 20th, and Tuesday, April the 27th. Thanks to Zana Carpenter for getting us all that information. On our bargain basement today, we have for sale an exercise bike. It's a Schwinn Aerodyne. Make your best offer by calling 806-272-3746 or go by 808 West 9th Street. It's in excellent condition. That's for sale. A Schwinn Aerodyne exercise bike. Make your best offer by calling 806-272-3746 or go by 808 West 9th Street. It is in excellent condition. Well, all of our churches are back in full swing and going on every week at the First United Methodist Church. On Mondays, they have Ladies' Bible Study with Joe and Ellen Coward at 9 a.m. at the building there in the Life Tree Cafe room. Also on Mondays at 5:30 p.m. is the Grief Share program led by Angela Carter. Tuesday at the Methodist Church is Men's Bible Study at 6 p.m. Wednesdays they have Bible study where they're studying the 1 Corinthians at noon there with Angela Carter. Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. they have choir rehearsals. Sundays they have discipleship groups at 10 a.m. in the morning, and then of course their worship service at 11 a.m. And then, of course, later on in the afternoon, we release the full service around 1 to 2 p.m. from the First United Methodist Sunday morning worship service on our website, muleshoetv.com, along with our Facebook pages, Gillam, Channel 6 Muleshoe, our Twitter feed, and our YouTube channel, Gillam Advertising. Some things you want to put on your calendar going on at the First Baptist Church. They're going to have D Now, March 5th through 7th. It's for 6th graders through seniors in high school. Also, they've scheduled Vacation Bible School June 7th through the 10th. They'll have kickoff night on Sunday, June the 6th. That's Vacation Bible School at the First Baptist Church. This coming Sunday, of course, we live stream their Sunday morning worship services. They have at 9 a.m. a service for those that are elderly or are immune compromised. And then at 11 a.m. we do a live stream of their Sunday morning worship services. Of course, it's open to everyone. And then at 10 a.m. they have Sunday school. But this Sunday, the message from Dr. Stacey Connor will be not by the law, but by faith, from Romans 4:13 through 25. The memorial coffee will be at the First Baptist Church, hosting a blood drive Monday, March the 8th. You can sign up now on their website, www.yourbloodinstitute.org/donor schedules. We will be filming next month on March the 10th, the Dillman PE program, so look for that coming up shortly. And as we mentioned earlier, Fine Arts Night to Shine in April, on April the 22nd. On your prayer list today, please remember those in the military: Dusty Turner, Lane Wood, John Guillen. Remember Terry Byers on your prayer list today, and Gabby Stone. Barbara Finney needs to be on your prayer list today, along with Connie and Robert Alanis. Remember Lisa Oftenkamp, Joe Bledsoe, Carolyn Kaufman, Sandra Dobbs, Dolores Harvey. Remember Ellen Ladd and Melbourne Tom Bratcher, Carolyn Johnson, Kim Bells, Kearney Scoggin, Buck and Lynn Campbell, Jeremy Combs, Bonnie Carpenter, Mary Nell Bleeker, and Margaret Berman needs to be on your prayer list. Remember those recently grieving the loss of a loved one, including the family of Dottie Turner, the family of Jane Griffiths, the family of Gladys Williams, longtime resident of our Parkview Nursing Care Center. Remember the family of Julio Garcia Jr., remember the family of Charles Mayhew, the family of Maggie Martinez, the family of Myra Copley, the family of Gladys Black and Gerald Otwell, the family of Ray Rojas. Remember the family of Jake Saylor, John David McVicker. Remember this family on your prayer list today, along with the family of Mary Lee Powell. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News programs, along with all of our older archived ones, available free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. The Texas Ranger Organization is nearly 200 years old. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcec.com. TexasCoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
There are 176 Texas Rangers, composing the oldest and most legendary state law enforcement agency in the U.S. It was founded in 1823, long before Texas became a republic.
The government of Mexico gave permission to Stephen F. Austin to come over with the first settlers and settle the area of Tejas. When he got here, he realized there was a need for protection of those early settlers, so he asked for a group of 10 men to volunteer as Texas Rangers.
Christine Rothenbusch of the Texas Ranger Museum in Waco, founded in 1964.
I-35 was coming into town, and a group of gentlemen decided that, one, we needed a museum to honor the Texas Rangers, and two, it needed to be in Waco. They went to the legislature and DPS to ask for permission, and took a couple of years of negotiating, and we opened in 1968 as a very small one-room gallery museum, and now we've expanded into a huge complex.
There's a series of 8 books being published for the Rangers Bicentennial celebration in 2023. And there's a demand for the Texas Ranger belt buckle, a hot item in the museum gift shop.
It's pretty awesome. We've sold it to television productions, so Walker, Texas Ranger, bought it and wore it in the show. The new Walker series on CW, he wears it. It is authentic. It's silver and gold, very pretty, has the badge emblem.
The Texas Ranger badge is made from a silver Mexican coin.
One of the current badges, we put it on the reverse so you could see the detail of the coin. There's 2 approved badge makers for the Texas Rangers, and one of them is making a series of badges so we can have a complete set for the bicentennial.
The museum is one of the top tourist attractions in Texas and gets 100,000 visitors a year. There are Ranger fans all over the world.
We've gotten letters from people in the Ukraine that say they play Texas Ranger reenactor on weekends.
Christine says if you can't visit the museum in person, the website has lots of material.
TexasRangers.org.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.